Many of us are taught from a young age that to be successful with money, we need to work hard, save, and be careful with how we spend. This is what most people believe and do. They work hard to earn money and then try to save a little bit of it. But the rich think very differently about money. They do not just work for money, they make money work for them. Robert Kiyosaki, the author of the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad, has a powerful message about how the rich think. His main idea is simple but important. The rich don't work for money, they make money work for them. This means that while most people work hard to earn money, the rich focus on building things that can make money for them, even when they are not working. Kiyosaki says that learning about money is more important than just having money. He believes that financial education is key to understanding how money works. If you don't know how money works, you cannot use it to your advantage. Kiyosaki teaches that the rich invest in their education, not just in going to school, but in learning how to manage and grow their wealth. They invest in things like real estate, stocks, businesses, and other assets that make money over time. This idea is not new. Many old philosophers and thinkers also understood how important it is to manage money wisely. Their ideas are still useful today. Let's look at some of these old lessons and see how they relate to what Kiyosaki teaches. Plato, the ancient Greek philosopher, understood that real wealth is not about owning many things, but about controlling our desires. He said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." This is similar to Kiyosaki's idea that the rich focus on building assets, not on buying things that just take up space. True wealth comes from understanding the value of what you have and using it wisely. Another philosopher, Seneca, who was part of the Stoic movement, said something that is also important when thinking about money. In one of his writings, he said, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." The rich understand that time is very valuable. They do not waste it working for a paycheck. Instead, they focus on building businesses or investments that can earn them money without needing to spend all their time working. Kiyosaki teaches that working for money is not the most efficient way to get rich. Instead, you should focus on creating systems that make money for you, even when you are not working. Kiyosaki also talks about how important it is to move away from being an employee and to become a business owner or an investor. In his book Cash Flow Quadrant, Kiyosaki explains that there are 4 types of people: employees, self-employed, business owners, and investors. Most people are in the employee group. They work for money, trading their time for a paycheck. But the rich are in the business owner and investor groups. They make their money work for them by owning businesses or investing in things that generate money on their own. This idea of making money work for you is also found in an old book called The Richest Man in Babylon by George S. Clason. In this book, the main character, Arkad, shares important advice about building wealth. He says, "A part of all you earn is yours to keep." This means that no matter how much you earn, you should always save a portion of it and invest it wisely. Arkad also says, "Make thy gold multiply." This means you should not just save money, but make it grow by investing in things that bring in more money over time. This is exactly what Kiyosaki teaches. The rich focus on building assets that generate income, such as real estate, businesses, and investments. Kiyosaki calls this passive income. Instead of working for a paycheck, the rich make money without having to work all the time. This is why they can enjoy financial freedom. They own things that make money for them instead of just spending their time trading hours for money. Kiyosaki also talks about how taking risks is part of getting rich. Many people are afraid to take risks, but Kiyosaki says, risk is a part of investing. If you are not willing to take risks, you will never see returns. The rich know that risks are part of growing wealth, but they also know that not all risks are the same. The key is to take smart, calculated risks. The rich do not take wild chances, but they are willing to take risks that can lead to big rewards. Another important idea from Kiyosaki is that it is not just about how much money you make, but how much you keep and how you use it. He says, it's not how much money you make, it's how much money you keep, how hard it works for you, and how many generations you keep it for. The wealthy think long-term. They want to build wealth not just for themselves, but for their families and future generations. They make sure their money keeps growing over time. The teachings of Kiyosaki along with the lessons from old philosophers and the richest man in Babylon, show us that wealth is not just about working hard for money. It is about using money wisely, investing in things that grow, and thinking long-term. The rich understand that money is a tool that can work for them, not something they work for. They use their knowledge to make smart decisions about how to grow their wealth and create a better future for themselves and their families. If you want to be rich and stay rich, you need to start thinking and behaving like the rich. And that includes subscribing to our channel and watching more of our videos where we share real-life financial lessons. See you in the next video.